So, meine Damen und Herren, herzlich willkommen zum Patch 1.1. Wir haben einige neue Sachen zu machen und worauf wir uns am meisten gefreut haben, ist natürlich die Story. Und ich würde sagen, da springen wir direkt rein. Trailblaze-Mission Dorn im Wolkenmeer. Let's go. Ich bin sehr, sehr gespannt, wie die Story weitergeht. Wir werden sehen.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
The Master Diviner must have launched the campaign while we were delayed in the Artisanship Commission.
Time is of the essence. The most important task for the Xianzhou Luofu is suppressing the Stellaron. General Jing Yuan tasked the Master Diviner with commanding the Cloud Knights. He would have known she'd act on the results of her divination.
Thank goodness the general didn't make us go with the knights. Fighting is totally different from adventuring. All these people, it's tough to bear.
I'm afraid this is nothing, Benefactor. Centuries ago, an emanator of abundance besieged the Luofu with the aim of taking the Ambrosial Arbor. They destroyed half our delves and killed most of the Cloud Knights. For long-life species, such events are more like yesterday's memories than ancient history. This awful spectacle is child's play in comparison.
Hey, is that supposed to make us feel better?
It's hard to tell if the Master Diviner won or lost here.
Gehen wir auf Nummer sicher und sagen, es war ein Unentschieden. Sehr diplomatisch.
A draw? This isn't a tournament, you know. I can't see many Cloud Knights. The Xianzhou must have fought well.
Not necessarily. There'd usually be a base with supporting forces set up after a successful engagement, but we don't see any of that. Let's look around and see if we can find some clues.
Be careful. Look, there's someone over there. Here! There are still survivors here.
You're not the Knights. What is your purpose here? It's dangerous.
We're reinforcements sent by the General. Where's everyone else?
Resorting to short-lived species as reinforcements. Jing Yuan is truly running out of options.
Run! She's a disciple of Sanctus Medicus!
Silence. If my healing worked, you'll become one of us. And then it's not just me they'll be running from.
Direkt ins Gesicht.
Leave here!
Okay.
I can't control myself anymore!
Manueller Fight.
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Need a doctor? More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Oh
What
Gott.
a headache. chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Illusion.
Illusions of the past.
The lives of short-lived species are
This
so
combat needs
fleetingly
optimizing.
brief. Why seek death?
This is double
Das
speed.
ist ein neuer Gegner, ne? Die Suchende da.
Time to show what's in your prescription!
1,000 thanks.
You took the bait.
There's no time to lose.
Okay.
Here, this thunder!
Let me tend your wounds.
Die haben alle nicht die ich gerne hätte. Wer ist als nächstes dran? Silberwolf.
Who's next?
Time for a buzz.
Conflict is pitiless!
Need a doctor?
Muss unbedingt aufpassen.
Time for them. Show no mercy.
So you are afraid of me.
Sonst stirbt Seele gleich.
I can still
Dream
fight.
is not over!
It's
Oder
not
jetzt.
over yet. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time for a buzz.
A foregone
This
conclusion.
combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Here, this thunder!
Und schon wieder Beilo. Keine Energie. Sollte aber...
Did you come
Ach,
to
da
the
kommt noch
Xianzhou
einer.
to seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jing Yuan.
Can I
The
have fun?
disciples of
Jetzt wird's schon
Sanctus
problematisch.
Medicus can provide all that you desire.
You don't look so good. Vitamin! Good as new.
Ich habe jetzt nur auf die Energie von Silberwolf geachtet. Das war nicht so clever.
Todd, what's in your prescription? Let me tend your wounds.
Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery. What a headache.
Können schon den ganzen Tag machen mit der
More
mit Seele.
enemies. Need a doctor? Stay off!
Thanks. Don't mess with me. Who's next? I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time for a buzz. You don't look so good.
Oh, genau die
This
richtige
combat needs
Schwäche. Sehr
optimizing.
gut.
This is double speed. Vitamin!
Thanks. Who's next? What a headache.
Let me tend your wounds.
Das brauchen wir jetzt gerade nicht, dann können wir
Time
nochmal
to show you
angreifen.
what's in your prescription.
Das ist das Gute an der Ulti von Bailu.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Can I have...
Also manuelle Kämpfe dauern ein bisschen, ne?
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Don't waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
Let's go.
Let's go.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long.
Ah, es gibt neue Kisten, Leute.
Now
Yeah.
they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this?
Sind das hier Autokämpfe?
Time for a buzz.
Disappear among the
Oh,
sea of
mein Gino ist noch
butterflies.
tot.
Illusions of the past.
Den müssen wir wieder beleben.
This is double speed.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Den müssen wir wieder beleben.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Also diese Hunde da sehen auf jeden Fall cool aus. Okay, das ist ein Rätsel. Erstmal Fokus auf die Story, Leute. Die Kisten und so sammeln wir später ein.
Time well spent.
Wo muss ich hin? Mhm. Gilt nur für Kampffähige. Wie kriege ich denn den wiederbelebt? Ich habe nichts zum Wiederbeleben, ne? Reparino.
Who goes there?
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances. Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns.
That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign.
Jingo wird wiederbelebt.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Xianzhou, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need
Ting
a
Jung,
rest.
sehr cool deutsch-englische Synchronsprecherin. Oder sehr angenehm, sagen wir sehr angenehme.
You want to ask questions? Finally, someone to talk to. That shining seed? I've seen it. So beautiful.
Do you you still remember?
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short lives, but look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. So, you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrect in the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall. Sanctus Medicus, the Abundance, gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon
Bogenschützen?
we will You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second. I see a desire for power in your eyes.
Don't listen. His work.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance.
Okay. Fanatiker.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. We took over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match. And after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another. Curse it! What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Xianzhou people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Master Diviner, you're back.
Oh, endlich nochmal Fuder.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? Sharp as always.
I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
Ich bin mal gespannt, was die mit uns vorhat.
After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. They also developed many incredible technologies from the tree itself. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
Echte Grafikfehler, ne?
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you. Indeed, this demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time. I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering. Wait, Miss Ting-Yoon! Why are you still here? You're too close to the Crucible!
Dann räumen wir da auf jeden Fall mal ein bisschen
Time
auf.
for a buzz.
Conflict is pitiless.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Here, this thunder.
Also diese Wölfe sehen auf jeden Fall sehr cool aus.
Who's next?
Conflict is pitiless.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. A sharp scythe needs target.
Die sind halt aber auch Stufe 82, ne? Sind die jetzt Stufe 82, weil ich schon 80 bin, also wenn ich 65 bin?
Show no mercy.
Oder skaliert das runter, wenn man schwächer ist?
Here, this thunder.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ah, ich muss die aktivieren.
Turn it off! What?
Okay. Ich muss die zumachen. Da ist keiner.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
Boah, hat mir in den Rücken geschossen.
Time for a buzz.
Neue Gegner finde ich jetzt
This
schon
is
cool.
double speed.
Da diese Wölfe. Die finde ich nice. Die haben einen coolen Style.
Conflict is pitiless.
Geisterbestie.
Time for a buzz.
Goldener Hund.
Show no mercy.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This is double speed.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Shu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Oh ja.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the ambrosial arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Fu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the ambrosial arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Wird sie der nächste Boss? Ist das schon ein Bossfight? Nee, ne? Oh, ich muss manuell fighten. Okay. Mhm. Okay, ich würde sagen, wir machen erstmal den hier weg.
Time for a buzz.
So you are afraid of me?
Time to what's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks.
There's no time to lose.
Here, there's thunder.
You don't look so good.
Is that it?
Alter. Beilodings ist so böse einfach. Erstmal
What a
wieder.
headache.
Follow my charge.
Conflict is pitiless.
Boah, vor allen Dingen, die schießen halt einfach 2
Time for
Stück.
the
Ne?
masters. Show no mercy.
Also die neuen Gegner bouncen einfach hin und her, die Geschosse.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
More time for a buzz.
There's no time to...
Okay, so. Einzelangriff. Machen wir erstmal den da weg, weil der geht auf alle 3, ne?
To my heart's content, your lifespan ends here.
Beilo ist als nächstes dran.
Need a doctor?
Boah, die sperrt einfach mein Leben. Wie asozial sind die? Erst muss er da weg.
Time to what's in your prescription? Thanks. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Erst die Handlanger und dann der Rest.
This combat needs up. This is double speed. Time for a buzz. Let me tend your wounds.
So, sehr gut.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Jetzt einfach nur noch drauf. Von Prana verschlungen wird bei der nächsten Aktion. Gerade gucken, was das ist. Nicht entfernbare verursacht bei allen Zielen in der nächsten Aktion von Prana verschlungen. Was ist denn das? Was haben wir denn?
Come on, I want to try something out.
Silberwurf ist auch noch dran. Boah, ich mache an der halt kaum Damage. Ne?
More enemies. Need a doctor? Vitamin! Thanks.
Follow my charge.
Punishment. The odd vines and veins.
Time for them. Show no mercy. A thousand thanks.
Time to show you.
Kann ich das abbrechen? Nein. Oder ne?
What's in your
Einmal Ulti gezündet, geht nur noch vorwärts.
This
Das war jetzt ein ziemlicher Waste.
This is double speed.
There's no time to lose.
It's no time to lose. Also dieser Bailu-Buff, ne? Der heilt mich, während ich Schaden bekomme. Das ist einfach abnormal gut.
Let me tend your wound. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Dream is not over. It's not over yet.
So, also 2 Stück kann ich machen. So. So. Und Heilung.
Follow my charge.
She said.
The ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance.
Surely you can withstand the blessing of destruction.
Miss King-Yun!
Alter.
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
What?
I am Lord Ravager.
Can I have fun this time?
Wüsterfürstin Pantilia.
Come with a single purpose.
Ach du lieber Gott.
Set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss King-Yun, is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Show no mercy.
Das sah krass aus auf jeden Fall, Leute.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
What a headache.
Okay, ich wurde einfach geheilt.
More enemies.
Here, this thunder.
Let me tend your wounds.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the
Can I have fun
Xianzhou.
this time?
They have no
Time
qualms
for
about
fun.
dealing out
There's no time to
destruction
lose.
by their own hand.
Conflict is pitiless.
But since that
kein Damage.
stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal
Show
the
no
show.
mercy.
Gar kein Damage.
My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
More enemies. Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. You took the bait.
Don't mess with me.
Here, this thunder.
I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Ja, viele Manuellkämpfe, ne? Aber alles gut. Das können wir alles hin.
Is that it?
What a headache.
Can I have fun this time for a buzz? Need a doctor? Vitamin!
1,000
Don't
thanks.
mess with me.
Time, what's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks.
Who's next?
Conflict is pitiless.
What a headache.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out. until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why I believe this to be Fantilia's goal.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste. That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans. What worries me more is just how many more... I've reported the current situation to the seat of He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice.
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting Yun was behaving strangely.
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. As for the Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us.
This is...
Ach stimmt, die gibt's ja auch noch.
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. I've delayed for too long. Seems this road is... I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Ich bin mal gespannt, wie dann Hank durchdreht. Irgendwas wird er ja, irgendwas hat er ja zu verbergen.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajako? Have these memories... No.
All the elixir crucibles that the You are...
Das habe ich, glaube ich, gerade gelesen, ne?
They say that you're Lung's power incarnate. Is that...
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take... No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through such... At the time you are the high...
Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Scale Gorge Waterscape.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. It seems you already made your decision. There is a...
Oh, Cutscene.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. You think changing form will help you escape?
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone
Oh,
today,
Yankee.
fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Okay.
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae.
Krass.
You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
Hey? Also dann Heng hat jetzt die Seite
I've
gewechselt.
heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters. Now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Come get me.
Okay, wir kämpfen gegen
No
ihn.
interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure...
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Okay.
Out of the way!
Better, but I'm afraid they're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins. Veil to send you. Too little.
Surrender!
Wolkenritter Leutnant war.
The strength I wished not to use.
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
You're all in on it!
Too little.
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
Feel my blade!
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Then you deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way. Forgive me.
Alter, das sieht auf jeden Fall mega cool aus.
This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
Kafka kann die irgendwie kontrollieren, ne?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
Jing Yuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned
Der kommt erstmal rein, erstmal chillen.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
Ey, das ist so crazy.
Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-lived species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Danheng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the
Sieht auf jeden Fall
High
cooler
Elder that
aus.
makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did, but to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Lawfu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact? It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. I am the general of the Lawfu. There are Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of the hunt is far from over. Yet all the while...
Okay, Leute, pass auf. Ich würde sagen, wir machen hier einen Cut. Ich weiß nicht, wie lange das noch geht, aber das war jetzt so der erste Teil von dieser Quest. Dorn im Wolkenmeer. Und ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns im zweiten Teil, wo wir Dorn im Wolkenmeer einfach weiterspielen. Danke fürs Zuschauen, fürs Mitmachen. Und wir sehen uns im nächsten Video. Viel Spaß mit der Story, viel Spaß mit Patch 1.2 und bis dann.